This is Snowfall by QUELLY and Kyle Rich. I'm gonna play the song. If you guys aren't familiar with it, familiarize yourself with it. And this song has a crazy lore. I'm not gonna lie. It's not as crazy as Freeway, but it's up there. It's like if you know. It's like if you know, you know. Guys, Judy, make sure you follow up, twin.
Play that shit.
Wait, she a soft girl era. Like, what she want is roasting dick. Like, she wanna have my baby, Jeju. Have another event. Like, doing it, dashing the Euros. Like, you know, Tucker got the grip. Like, you know, Breezy got the 6. Like, walking the spot in the AP. Like, I got her when she wavy. Said she be worried about me on the daily. Like, cause she know a nigga lit. Like, and she know I'm walking with that stick. Like, and she know I be taking them risks. If I see her up, she know I'ma click. Like, bruh. Keep doing that shit with your hands. Like, I love it. When you tell me, look, don't touch it. Like, wait.
This is another TikTok sample, you feel me?
Back out of morning shit. Come on, woo, I'm making it lit. I feel like job beating with the grip. And the years moving too swift. Used to believe I like I shouldn't. Like, I'm like I shouldn't. Wait, you ain't ready for that. Bad bitch like wasting that ass so fat. Like, where you going with that?
And my feelings, I'm fighting myself. What the fuck am I doing? Niggas ain't real, they got love for themselves. That shit walking ain't good for my health. But who really stepping? What they flexing, we don't even post. He think he like keep flashing that chain. But booty put them with zero remorse.
If you know, you will. This is KR the G, y'all. This is not even Kyle Rich. Like, if you know, you know. This is deadass KR the G, bro.
I'm gonna be where I lose. Like damn, I can't be next. Streets on the feet and come with a course. Keep it G, cause I'm really the G. I'm the heart of the shit, like I'm really the pause. So good on boy, he got shot in this shit. Too many guys, I don't know what the truth. Like you GP. So bro GP. He won't be, he get put on the TV. If you were my story, you wouldn't believe me. I can't die for the niggas that need me. How do you love me, you don't know what I mean? My gut, I'm okay, cause I lean niggas dreaming. I'm a demon, so fight my demons.
You know what's crazy? I think QUELLY previewed this on Silky's stream mad long ago. Oh yeah, he did. Nah, this is this lore gets even crazier. Watch this, chat. Watch this.
Play the first minute of this. Play the first minute.
Yo, Silky, if you see this, twin, reach out, bro. I made this beat, yo. Crazy lore, gang. This is crazy lore right here.
I got you.
Nah, it's paid.
Everybody that's the AN?
Wait, she a soft girl era. Like, what she want is roasting dick. Like, she wanna have my baby, Jeju. Have another event.
I'm deadass reading the chat right now.
Doing it, dashing the Euros. Like, you know, Tucker got the grip. Like, you know, Breezy got the 6. Like, walking the spot in the AP. Like, I got her when she
Bro, I was on stream way before I even knew what streaming was, twin.
wait. Said she be worried about me on the daily. Like, cause she know a nigga lit. Like, and she know I'm walking with that stick. Like, and she know I be taking them risks. If I see her up, she know I'm
Second left, chat.
Keep doing that shit with your head. Like, I love it. When you tell me, look, don't touch it. Like, wait, you be getting me going.
Nah, chat. The minute I meet Silky, gang, I'm telling him this, gang. I'm gonna be like, yo, Silky, I was on your stream before, twin. I made this beat.
I got him on this shit. Come on, boo, I'm making it lit. I feel like job beating with the grip. And the years moving too swift. Don't cuff that bitch, she lazy. I would do some niggas too tricky, but I do match up. And I'm with me, but I can find a perk in any city. But I can find trust in any city.
That bitch wanna meet some sympathy.
So I do a kick in the city.
They coming in shit today.
Whatever I make it.
In the day. It's like one kick that don't play. It's like one kick that don't play.
Okay, yeah, I get the point. That was crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, seeing Silky now, and like even me being a streamer now, like how everything just kind of just came back full circle is fucking it's wild. But so if y'all didn't know, this song, it was posted by KR, right? So I recorded the song in the A room. It was just me and QUELLY, and I think this was one of the first songs. It was one of the first songs I recorded with KR. Like, this is the first time like I met KR, and like he put up to the studio. This is KR the G. This is not Kyle Rich, by the way. This is KR the G. So he posted this snippet, yo, right? If I could find it. I want to find the original. Oh, so this is where he posted it. No, KR the G is Kyle Rich, but before he used to like nicknames, you know?
Keep it G, cause I'm really the G, I'm the heart of this shit, like I'm really the boss. Suck on a boy, he got shot in this shit. Too many girls, I don't know what the choice.
Like, yo, TP. Yo, bro, TP. New music soon, label playing with me. So, you know, what's crazy is, not necessarily, cause July was a rebrand. KR the G was just a nickname. But that's when Kyle Rich was on his like even look at him, he looked mad young, bro. He don't even look like this anymore. It was a nickname. But so he posted this song, right? He posted a snippet. And the minute he posted this snippet, motherfuckers was on YouTube remaking the beat, gang. This guy remade the beat and this guy remade the beat. Look at this. It got over a quarter. It got a 250,000, gang.
Rule number one, don't run. Don't ever know that I just ripping. I feel like I'm searching. Like run if you running to me. OMG, it's KO the G like him and the team can't rewrite everything. That won't see no replay. Set 5 and she go 3 like
Right here, right here.
True business, spot and she like steady on go. I see that beam like free action, free Scotty. Can't trust no.
Like, I know he heard that snippet and said, "Oh, somebody sampled Snowfall. Let me remake this beat." This motherfucker. Yo, bro, when I tell you, I was so angry motherfuckers was remaking my beat, bro. And they were making it would have been fine if the song came out and then they remade the beat. But the song didn't even come out, gang. And motherfuckers already remaking the song.
Yo, me, play that shit. Play that shit.
She hustle forever. Like, all she wants is roasting neck. Like, she wanna have my baby Jeju. Have another husband. Like, doing that dash in the Euros. Like, you know, Tucker got that grip. Like, you know, Breezy got the 6.
Like, because motherfuckers were remaking the sample or just remaking the beat, it fucked up the drop, gang. Like, the song got previewed and it didn't drop, bro. Like, look. KR previewed this on March, right? Is that correct? March 2nd, 2023. Or it could be February 3rd. I don't know, whatever. It was previewed fucking like 3 years ago, right? The song did not come out until like what the fuck? The song didn't come out until mad late, gang. And I'm like, yo, QUELLY, yo, bro, you baited on this drop, twin. The song came out, I think, around this time. Look, someone even said in the comment, it's crazy how many beats were made because of this sample, but this the OG one right here. My boy no ball! My boy no ball! That's how you know! Look, my son Biko in the comments. Yo, shout out Kevin Rodriguez, by the way. I don't know where he at, but shout out my son. He been rocking with me since day one. This shit got like 4K, bro. And bro, I was so angry people were remaking my beat, gang. Like, you gotta understand, like, this is a song. Bro, when I tell people I made the Snowfall beat, they're like Really? You did? Yo, you're goated, Mud. You goated, Mud. Shit. If I'm being honest, that's the reason why, like, even, like, a lot of people hit me up. They're like, that beat is the reason why, like, that created a whole genre, gang. That created a whole genre of just, like, this, like, pain / like, sad Jersey beats, bro. And when I tell you, gang, like, I was so angry. I was just so mad, bro. It's kind of like everything went against you. Snippet got leaked. Producers were making shit in the song. Bro, yes, bro. Bro, had they dropped that song, that probably would have been, like Quelly Wu probably would have been, like, his career probably would be in a whole different place now. They horsed that song, bro. And they shot a whole vid. And this is way before Doomsday Freestyle. Bro, this was before Doomsday was a Doomsday, gang. Like, this was just, like, me, Rich, Cardo, and maybe, like, 2 other engineers. Just, this is before, like, Harry, Kaz, and, like, Angel. Like, the first, like, round of, like, producers who were first a part of Doomsday, right? This is before them. So, when I'm seeing people remake the beat, snippets getting leaked, they're not dropping the song, I'm tight, gang. I'm so angry. I'm like, yo, bro. Cause, bro, I'm the type of person, bro. If the song hasn't dropped, I'm not gonna go out of my way to drop the song either, gang. Like, at the end of the day, I respect an artist. I respect artist time. If anything, that made me realize you could get placements. A rapper can rap on your beat, but there is no guarantee that the song is gonna drop. That was a difficult truth to swallow. Pause. That was a very difficult thing for me to comprehend at the time. Yeah, bro. Like I said, I wouldn't have cared if they were remaking my beat after the song dropped. Like, now there's a remake of the beat, and now they're thinking like it's this other motherfucker who made the beat, when in reality it's me. You know? And I'm honestly, in hindsight, I'm glad how everything panned out, because me and KR are like this now. Like, KR is like fucking Cardi, Playboy Cardi, and I'm like Pierre Bourne, you know? Like, I think I feel like that's our dynamic, you know? But, what was I saying? So yeah, I guess in hindsight, I'm glad how shit like panned out, but at the time I was extremely frustrated, and like it took me a while to like comprehend that, like I had to like understand, like I had to step back a little bit. I'd step away from my ego. I just had to step back and be like, yo, bro, there's people out here remaking my beats off a snippet, off a fucking snippet. And yeah, granted, I didn't make the loop. It's a sample. And producers can do whatever the fuck they want if it's a sample, right? I don't own the sample. It's whatever, right? But at the end of the day, you cannot deny an original idea. Excuse me. You cannot deny an original idea. So I had to take a step back and be like, yo, bro, if there's people out here remaking my beat simply off of a snippet, twin, I am doing something right. I am doing something right. I am on the right path. At that point, I realized I need to lock in with KR. And we did. However, like I said, it took me a while to get to that. It took me a couple months to get to that. What's the word, quack quack? You finally said something, twin. I see you, twin. But yeah, bro. it was difficult, gang. It was difficult. And like, if I have any advice for like producers, gang, like, cause I'm pretty, bro, also understand, in this industry, beats get remade. We're in a very lucrative industry, guys. This industry is extremely lucrative. Producers, or AKA labels, will deadass remake your beat and throw you to the fucking curb. Now understand this information that I'm saying. This is not public information. Or, well, I guess it is. I guess people do say like beats get remade, but beats are constantly being remade. And yeah, maybe that's a different scenario, but if, for any producers out there, if you go through the same thing, not where like a label's remaking your beat, let's say a song blows up off a snippet, and there's producers remaking your beats. Yo, gang, understand, you're doing something so right that you got the next man trying to recreate your beat. That is way more important than, that's so much more important than like being like, okay, motherfuckers are remaking my beat, fuck you, suck my dick. That is way more important, because understand what that is. That is influence. You have influenced another person simply off of your idea. Simply off of your idea. And exactly. Now, I can be like, I can maybe reach out to these guys like, yo, I made this beat, fuck it. Like, bro, I am the type of person, bro, I can turn my ego off and just turn it right back on. Like, that shit ain't about nothing to me. So that's another advice I want to give y'all. Learn when to turn off your ego and when to not. Learn when to turn it off and when to turn it off. At the time, shit, even now, I might just reach out to him like, yo, bro, I made the Snowfall beat, twin. You feel me? Let's lock in, like, you know? But at this point, it's water under the bridge, gang. And it's just, at this point, it's a story for the streams. You know? Like, I could laugh at something like this now. But I had to go through that, gang. I needed to go through that to get to where I'm at right now. And honestly, bro, I'm so much more proud of myself because of that. Cause like, yo, bro, if you were to tell me like at the time when I was going through all this, that like I would be streaming 3 years later, or even like I would be one of the best fucking New York City producers, top 10, if not top 5. I'm not talking about drill producers. I'm talking about specifically New York producers. If you were to tell me back then I was gonna be that, I would believe you. I'm not gonna lie. Even back then, bro, I had an immense amount of confidence in myself. I knew I was gonna be in the position. I knew I was going to be in the position I am today. I knew that. I just needed time to pass, and I needed to work a lot more harder. Cause at the time, from when this happened up until now, I have worked my fucking ass off, gang. I have worked so fucking hard every single day, every single weekend, every single month, every single year. Sacrifice, just to get to this point. So I'm glad I went through all that. I'm grateful. I'm extremely grateful. I might shed a tear because of that. Because I came a long way. I came a very long way. And I'm proud of myself for that. I'm proud of myself. But Snowfall, yeah. Snowfall. Let's get into it. Alright. So, just like any other day, y'all, I was on TikTok. As y'all know, this sample is behind every motivational shit, right? That's even why this beat is even why I do the motivational segments. That's the lore behind that. This, cause this sample, it's One Heart, and I don't know how to pronounce that. However you pronounce that, it's this shit. Right? TikTok sample. Not even just TikTok. It was all over social media. This soundtrack became the soundtrack for every motivational video back in 2023. 2022, shit, even in 2021 up until 2023, right? Shit, even now. I was like, yo, gang, I gotta sample this. So, okay, another thing too, like, I know you see all these WAV files. This is a very old beat, so I made this beat in the A room. Or I made it in the B room, I don't remember. But I didn't have my laptop. I didn't even have this hard drive either. The hard drive that I have now, I bought like 2 years ago. This was on my old hard drive. So that's why like I have all the wave, I have all these sounds stemmed out. So you have the sample. Alright, let's run through this real quick. This isn't even the right BPM either.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, me, play that shit. Play that shit.
Yeah. So back then, before the 4-count intro that I do now, that I did on the Freeway beat, and that intro, that 4-count intro, like the infamous Pharrell 4-count intro. Before I was doing that, like that didn't really start getting popular that started getting popular within the last year. The infamous Pharrell 4-count intro. Before that, I was doing this thing where I would reverse the first 8 bars for the intro. I would reverse it and I'd fade it in. So like when it does drop, it you know, it sounds like what it sounds like, you know? So that's how I made the intro, right? No, that's the beat, right? Let's see, this is the loop, right? So this was the loop. I had this loop. I don't know what I added first. I'm just gonna go through all these sounds. Infamous gunshot. I still use it. Some things just don't change. That's where I was been like, you're gonna hear that gunshot on the downbeat. So you have that, and then you have the kick. Also understand, Jersey beats back then were a lot more faster. Okay, you have that. Then you have a simple whip sound. You have that whip sound, and then you have, I think this is snap. Yup. Simple, very simple. So I added this thing. This was my like signature thing. I would put like these tams in the beginning, right? This is what it sounds like. You hear that, right? I would do that a lot with a lot of my beats. So you have that. What's next? I'm trying to see, cause like I said, the thing with me, I love composition. So there's gonna be certain sounds in the first. There's gonna be certain sounds in the last 8 bars that you're not gonna hear in the beginning. Cause I'm the type of person I want it to slowly build up. So I think that was it, right? What's this? This comes in early. Oh, okay. So I added this rim shot right here. So that rim shot, it's following us. You know the infamous like sexy drill, like it was following that basically. I'm gonna play it solo. Y'all know this sound. This is that rim shot you use when Metro comes around. And then what's this? That's the Tam. What's this? Oh, so I added a Vox right there. Okay, and then so that's I believe the first 32 bars, right? Now let's go to the next 32 bars. Y'all know me. I love switching up the 808s. Back then, well, not back then. For this beat, I didn't use a bass line. I just used the bass line in the actual loop. Cause once again, I'm not the best with 808s, right? So I'm like, fuck it. Let me just use the bass that's in the song. So I switched up the kick. So this is what the kick sounds like. That was a Jay Holiday kick, right? But back then I didn't know it was a Jay Holiday kick. It was called something else. It was called something else. So I added that. I added a triangle. Oh, that's a snare? Oh, the Dior snare. The infamous Dior snare. I added that. Triangle. Simple. What's it, a Yaz? That's a Yaz. Once again, y'all know me. I love switching up the kicks or the 808s. I added another kick. I think this was at the time, I was using this kick a lot in my Jersey beats. I don't know why I don't use it anymore. I just might. I don't fucking know. But I had this. What's this? Oh, another yeah. But y'all know that yeah. It's a Vox. I just added reverb. And then I added a gun cock sound. Pause. I ain't gonna lie, that's literally it, gang. This beat is mad simple. And that's how I made the beat for Snowfall with QUELLY and Kyle Rich. Here's the full instrumental. Here's the full official instrumental made by the OG producer.